Wee. Welcome. Hello, hello, welcome, hello. Todos bit. Welcome everyone. Hello TD Mario. Hello From. Hello Nessie. Hello Hizae. Hello. Am I missing? Hello Lemonade. Hello. Am I missing anyone? I tried on the yeah, I tried doing that, but like it's just wait. Welcome everyone to thank you for the headpad today, Mario. Thank you for the headpad, everyone. Something weird happened today. When I was, working on the string setup, I opened my OBS and there's like, hello Brozo, welcome. How are you doing today, Brozo? You were so soft. So something happened today when I was working on the stream setup. My OBS had updated to a new mysterious update, and I closed my OBS because something was broken, and then apparently the update just rolled back. My base closed me the nice. Guys are doing so much work in the server. Something funny happened last week. This week. So, we were discussing in the mod chat in Discord about the server. OBS updated and changed every time. It updated and then it rolled back after I closed OBS. So, we were talking about something on the mod chat in Discord. So From I mentioned some trolling intentions and base griefing by planting tons of trees. It was me. Welcome Sven, how are you doing today? Welcome. From a do a shout out please. Welcome Sven, welcome Raiders, how guys doing today? Welcome. Did the shout out go? Welcome everyone, go follow Sven. Sven is a very chill pumpkin. Welcome, how are you doing today? It was the culprit. Thank you for the raid. What guys up to? Welcome. Don't know today, I'm gonna draw emotes, but currently we're talking random stuff because I just started. Welcome, how are you doing today? So yes, Ferome was like saying about how there's some griefing intentions in the server because the spawn area had too many trees planted. It was me who planted the trees. Doing good. We were trying to play Kenshi, but after 4 hours I was trying to get and crash and I said, it's okay, it happens. Sometimes scuff really pisses you off. It's normal, but I hope now you can relax. Thank you very much for the raids, Van. If you're feeling like you have to step out of the PC to mentally recover about the streaming shenanigans of PC, sometimes the PC blows up. If you feel like you need a rest from this, feel free to rest, okay? I'll take a very good care of your chat, and I hope you can play Kenshi one day. Confirm. Do you mind if I touch your horns? No, don't touch the horns. Hello, Blade. Welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome. So yes, it was me who planted the spawn trees. Yes, you guys can break them. Don't worry, you guys can in fact break the spawn trees, okay? I am absolutely fine if you guys doing that, okay? So today I'm gonna draw emotes. Why? Because we actually have. Where's my pen? Found it. Because we actually have. It's kind of an experience as an application that's to get your code outdated engine or chess opponents. So I broke one and planted 2 more. Whoops. You only moved twice. You guys are free to break the trees. Don't burn them, okay? Don't burn the trees because this will burn my house, okay? Thank you. Don't burn the trees. It will burn my house, so do not burn the trees. If you guys burn the trees, I'm gonna bonk you. Hello, você, welcome. How are you doing today? This message came late. It's okay. Don't worry. Wait. Are you burning the trees? If my house burns, you're banned. Can't we switch to fire spread off in case fire starts? I'm gonna be lurking for the day. Ah, thank you. Have a good time lurking. Thank you. But you now have to restart the server. Well, my house is about to burn. Don't burn the trees. It will burn the houses. Okay, free wood. Get the wood. Get the wood with an X. Okay, how can I refuse? It's on game rule. But then I have to restart the server. And we're currently streaming. Don't burn it or else, you know, I can just roll back. Wait. I can roll back in 2 hours. So as long as the server does not break in 2 hours, then it's fine. So everyone, before we start, I need emote suggestions. Why do I need emote suggestions? Because I am not a very good person when it comes to drawing emotes, so I do need cheer emote. This is one that has been needed for a while, yes. And I know Brozo wants a catfish, which I have promised for months. Cry emote. I agree with cry emote. I want a cry emote. I don't have a cry. We don't have sad emotes. Don't draw the let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. You know I always do it for you. Kirby. Catfish. Let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. You know why? Do you guys see the emotes on the Twitch screen? They seem so funny. Do. What is it? 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 Did the fire spread? Look up sheephead fish. Sheephead fish. Oh no. I'm scared. Sheephead fish. No. 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 Ew, this thing is so ugly. This thing is ew, the teeth on the thing. Angel smile, but it was an angel smile. Ew, the thing is so ugly. What an ugly creature. Anya's Merc. Oh, Anya. It is possible. I'm drinking water. I feel like for now, we can do. Okay, so there is a limit of how many I can do today. I have like roughly 2 hours to draw emotes. So catfish based, no, please. I'll have to do a catfish one because Brozo will explode if I don't do it today. Brozo, I have like 2 hours to draw emotes today. Okay, Brozo will explode if I don't do the catfish today. Speedrun time. I feel like we can draw maybe at most 3. Yeah. I think it's so funny. Okay, I'm here. I'm bigger now. I was so small. We can do 2 hours. It's gonna be 2 hours today. An emote is 500 by 500 pixels. Will explode when no catfish, no Brozo explodes when no catfish. Brozo will explode if there is no catfish. Brozo really likes catfishes. Brozo has requested me catfishes for like maybe almost a year. Brozo has requested me catfishes for so long. Okay. Do I still have? Wait, actually, let me check something. Maybe this one is actually way easier than I thought. Maybe this one is way easier than I thought. Okay, where did I put that? Where did I put that? Emotes? Is there like an emotes folder? Where's the catfish? Catfish. I feel like I have drawn one. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait, I have... Wait, is the hair separated? Is the hair separated? Is the... Oh! Wait. How did I do this in the past? Wait. Wait a minute, I have to check some... Yeah, my folders are a mess. This is actually true. This is actually not even a lie. What is that? Oh, go. So those here, delete those. Delete those here. Okay, wait. Oh my, what the? What the? Okay, remove this here, remove that here. Wait. Well, you guys are not supposed to see what I'm currently working on, okay? Now we have to delete the head here. Okay. Okay, don't worry. Oh my god, this thing is so old. This thing is so old, brojo. You've had me getting a folder that's so old from my PC. This thing is so old. This thing is so old, brojo. Okay. Why is there like a weird noise on this? Like, what the hell was I thinking when I drew this? Like, what? Oh my god. This thing is so old. So old. Okay, wait. I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the adapting the file I have. It's a very old file. Do you have all the catfishes saved? Most likely yes. I'm gonna say most likely yes. I'm not sure though, but I feel like most likely yes. Most likely yes. Okay. I can't show the file now. When is it lagging? Ah, okay, it was probably my internet. It was probably my internet. Made the catfish. Okay, this file is so old. I had to fix some stuff which is kind of broken. Now I have to figure out what is what here because this is all on a single layer. Brozo, this is on a single layer, brozo. Hello, bros of YouTube. Yo, the memories is here. The file, the very old catfish file. Oh my god, why there's a noise here? Why did I put a noise here? Are you stupid? Why did I put a noise here? There goes my 1,000 best emote ideas. It crashed. Oh. Are we... okay, it crashed where... Oh, it crashed on Twitch. YouTube people, are we still live? YouTube people? Okay, we're live on YouTube, but not on Twitch. Live on YouTube, but not on Twitch. Finally, YouTube reached supreme. Okay, wait, let me restart. Don't worry, you guys will not lose the stream. Guys, I feel like we're back on Limbo. Guys, we're back on the Limbo. I am trying, like, that's welcome. I am trying to restart the stream on YouTube. It does, on OBS, it does not want me to end the stream. Guys, it does not want me to end the stream. It does not want me to end the stream, okay? It does not want me to end the stream. So I have to restart OBS, okay? 1 minute, please. Are we back? Are we? Okay, we're back on Twitch. We're not back on YouTube because for some reason... Huh? What type of magic is this? What type of sorcery I just did? Oh, guys, I'm so smart. Are we back on YouTube? Are we back on YouTube? Did a blink issue kill us? Welcome back, everyone. It worked. Let's go. We did it. In fact, thank you. The blink issue was not too big. Okay, but there's like this noise on this fish. I have no idea why. Officially, yes, thank you. I did some sorcery. I have no idea how, but it worked. Okay, it worked. Okay, so this file is so old. I remember this file was from around the time I figured out how to like use blendy brushes on Clip Studio. The 1,000 best emote ideas weren't working. They were so good. Okay, my hair would be... Okay, my... Can I just take my hair and just space there? The laziness calls me. The laziness calls me, okay? The laziness calls me, okay? I'm sorry, okay? Bibo. The laziness calls me. Okay, first let's start with the horn. We're gonna draw this with like... How do I draw my horn again? First start the horn up, and then magic carp emote, and there's a catfish. Catfish, because Brozo will explode if I don't draw a catfish today. Brozo, tell people how you're gonna explode if we don't have a catfish today. Okay, I'm gonna draw this without like any sketch. I feel like I can do this like pretty fast. If I draw this with no sketch, yeah. Brozo's gonna explode, guys, if I don't draw this today, so... It's necessary, Oh my god, I feel like we do need a sketch. Okay, here, and then here, and then yippo. And then, and then, and then, and then... Hello, Dominic. Welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome. How are you doing today? And then, and then, yeah. That's it. Look, guys. I'm so good. He swallowed that dynamite. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay, now we... Okay, yeah, that's the sketch we have, okay? Close the steer, and then... Yeah. Saddle catfish, yes it is. Welcome, Callisto, welcome. How are you doing today? I'm actually not feeling that great, but I'm doing some... Nice! Other wing! I hope I feel better now. I hope I feel better in the future. In the... Flowers bell. I'm not including those in the sketch. I'm not putting a bell. I am not putting a bell on this one. No bell on this one, okay? No bell on this one. I hope you feel better soon, Dominic. I hope you have a good time on Elden Ring, okay? Hope you have a good time on Elden Ring, okay? I hope you can feel better, okay? Do the smirk after. I want a crying emote. I feel like we don't have a crying emote, and I feel that every day. The lack of crying emote. I'm happy to be part of this community. I'm happy to have you here, Dominic. I am not making us. I'm gonna put crying catfish. No. That's too much. That's too much, okay? I am happy that you're here, Dominic. I'm happy to have such amazing members in the community. This makes me happy every day. Like, the Minecraft server. I actually played there this week, off stream. Don't know, cry to the strong schmeep. Can I have a strong schmeep emote? Strong schmeep emote. Schmaps. Schraps. Every day, I feel like we need a cry emote. Speaking of Minecraft, I need more chorus fruit. Oh, I see there is like a religion around the chorus fruit in the server. I'm not one to judge, okay? I am not one to judge, but do you guys like teleporting that much? You guys really like teleporting. It's just latest addiction. Chorus fruit is bad. The gym raid emote. Wow. Minecraft was fun. I was playing a bit off stream. I feel like you guys saw me there in the server. Because sometimes I have to install some plugins and it's better if there's people to test that. Yes, about the quality of life upgrades, I feel like we're good now. I don't think we need more. I'm gonna say this honestly, I don't think we need more quality of life updates. So if you guys have any suggestions about like not the invasive ones, more like the cooler ones, we're gonna have economy soon. This one we'll have later. You know, I want you guys to play the base game now for at least a bit. Except for Slashback. I won't be including Slashback for one reason. Graves literally sends you back to the place, literally gives you a compass. So you can go back to the place you died. So I feel like Graves, at least for now, is, I feel like, more than ideal. Like, if you die, you have a compass that, like, gets you back to the place you were, so... And you have 3 hours to go there, so I feel like it's more than enough, at least for Graves, yeah. Can we get rats? No, ew, ow, no. Has a nice gesture. I have no idea what head is. I feel like it is included in Graves' loot bags. Guns. The guys on the GTA server. Is there a coot around the chorus fruit? I feel like there is a coot around the chorus fruit. Oh yeah, Calista, have added you to the whitelist, by the way. You can join the server. I don't know if you joined already, but you can join the server. You are in the whitelist now, okay? You are in the whitelist now, okay? I feel like there is a coat around the chorus fruit. But it's more like a feeling than a confirmation. Okay. You know, catfishers are quite fishy. Cat sheep. Indeed. I was cool until like 30 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Feel free to join whenever you want to join, okay? Don't worry. The server will be open. The server will not run away. Something I have told people. Not quite cat. Very fishy indeed. Very fishy. A very fishy fella. Okay, I do need to get my hairpins from a file. A file. Do I have a file with my hairpins? I need a file with my hairpins. I was just to have my pet catfish. Oh no! Say we would change when the poll reaches 60%. Yeah, but probably today it will be maybe later when I hop in the server. Maybe later when I hop in the server. For now, I personally don't think I'll be messing with the server today. You know, for now, at least today, I don't want to mess with the server. I feel like, sometimes I mess with the server and stuff breaks. Oh, this one! Perfect. Perfect. The bonk emote has a perfect placement for hairpins. At least today I don't want to mess with the server, you know. Today I don't want to mess with the server. Okay. Cool, you had a pet catfish. Catfishes are quite fishy. You know, I'm talking about this, but like I've had I've had some fish on Friday, grilled fish. I grilled the fish myself. And Dad was like, "Oh, do you want to grill chicken now?" And I was like, "No, Dad, me don't want to grill." Like 2 days ago, I was busy doing something, and Dad came to my room and he was like, "Hey, Dodo, do you want to grill fish today?" I was like, "No." It was very cat though. Oh, very cat. Was he fish though? He lives in a lake somewhere in the country. Oh, that's actually cool. Can you still see him? Fish today, Fish Friday. It was a Fish Friday. Yeah, that was a Fish Friday. Oh no, intern is so weird and blurry. I have to fix intern here. Intern is weird and blurry. You know, I actually have to say, I'll probably start working on the new outfit art. Yo, Dodo Dowder, wanna grill fish? No, he was like, do you wanna grill chicken? I haven't seen any. Ah, that's sad. Catfish meat is kinda tasty. No! Don't eat! So yeah, he was like, want to grill some chicken? And was like, no, I'm busy right now. And he's like, oh, but chicken! And I was like, no. I'm excited. So yeah, probably I'll be starting working on my new outfit around next week, maybe. Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm gonna. It's not that from far away. I'm gonna be honest. I am not sure exactly if it's next week or this other one. But yeah, I hope I can. Is it the block outfit? No, it's not a block outfit. What the hell? It is the outfit Frome has claimed. In the outfit, I'm just gonna redraw this face. You know, I can just redraw the face. You know, that's not hard. Lots of maybes. Yes, many maybes. Because you know, today I had a funny dream. Today, when Doodles hear that, she's gonna freak out. Hello, Craig. Welcome, how are you today? I had a funny dream today. You guys, it was like, you know when you have like those dreams where you can't really follow the plot? I was making paint for the Chinese emperor in the medieval way. That was my dream. Do you hear we're getting new emotes? We are getting new emotes. I'm working on the most beautiful emote, guys. The catfish. So yes, I've had a dream today. That I was making paint for the Chinese emperor of like medieval era. Don't ask why, don't ask what. I don't get it either. Don't ask me why, okay? Hello, Jamal. Welcome. How are you doing today? Like the emperor was kind of like a chill guy. He was like, oh, it's fine. Green paint. I'm not even gonna build up, okay? So I have no idea. I don't follow the plot of the dream, but like, there was green paint. K-drama writers. And then there was like a supermarket, but it was actually like a drugstore. And don't ask me why. I have no idea what I was dreaming with. This new isekai sounds crazy. It was crazy, okay? I have no idea what exactly it was. Okay, so when there was this air, I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, I was making green paint and the emperor was like, it's okay, I love your painting, thank you. You know, I was making green paint or something and the emperor was kind of like a chill dude. Yeah? No idea what it was about. Fred asked me, I have no idea what it was about, okay? So all I remember is there was paint in the Emperor of China in medieval era, okay? That's all I remember, okay? It's like when you, I feel like maybe like, you know when you watch those YouTube shorts? Those like C-drama, K-drama YouTube shorts, and it's like, scheming woman. Scheming woman is planning on overthrowing the throne because scheming woman likes to overthrow the throne. Kind of like those YouTube shorts, you know? So I was like, oh? You know when you're yourself in a dream and you can't really understand what the hell is happening? Yes. Today I became a Chinese and Paris painter as a Brazilian sheep. You know, I wasn't even a painter. I was just making paint. That's the best part. In the dream, I wasn't a painter. I was just making paint. And I'm not even joking. It was just paint. I was just making paint. That was the dream, guys. I was making paint for the Emperor of medieval China. 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 Hello, Rodra. Welcome, how are you doing today? So it isn't then. The paint maker, you know, it was like green paint for some reason, but like I have no idea what the plot is, okay? I just dreamed with that, and that was my dream. I'm just sharing what I remember. Splunkler, thank you. Thank you. You're very motivated to destroy trees, Isaiah. Good job. Good job. I'll cherry wood is mine. You get everything, really? She might be delusional. You know, sometimes you have crazy dreams, okay? You're so artistic. Thank you. Okay, I gotta go now and do some quick work in the garden. Okay, I have a good time working in the garden. Let's see. But yeah, don't ask, guys. I had this dream. I don't know what motivated me to have this dream. You know, when they say your dreams have meanings? Yeah, they don't. You make paint for the Emperor of China. Hello, my goodness, Mr. Anywho, I'll be back. Okay. Thank you, Mike. You'll be back. Yes, yesterday I also spent over 30 minutes making a mock of the Oblivion UI for a thumbnail. Making a mock thumbnail for the Oblivion UI. It was funny, you know, it was funny. But I still spent 30 minutes making that, you know, and I posted on the Vtuber Reddit. And I feel like some people didn't get the joke. Personally, they're on the chopping block. I'm going to plan everything again. Nice! So yes, I feel like some people didn't get the joke. I feel like some did get the joke. Some people didn't get the joke. Which is fine, you know, some people don't get the jokes, you know. Oblivion, I have never played Oblivion before. That's something I have to say. I have never played Oblivion before. I have downloaded Oblivion like 2 years ago. So I could play it, but I never really got to play the game. It was downloaded on my Xbox app for like over like 6 months, I say, like until I recently uninstalled it because like it was occupying too much space on my hard drive. So I uninstalled Oblivion. And now this weekend we're gonna be playing The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I would say Oblivion is not a bad game. Yes, I feel like it's a funny game, you know, and I would say I'm happy that it's like just a remaster because like it makes the game like the original mess. what made the game so good is like the original mess of Oblivion, you know. I find it funny. That's still the same thing. So yeah, that's something I find funny. Yeah. But yes, this weekend we're gonna be playing Oblivion. Yes, I feel like it's gonna be fun. Oblivion, I feel like it's gonna be fun. Yep. And oh, it's still messy and quirky. The visuals look a lot better. Yes, I feel like the mess is good. The mess is good, okay? I feel like the unhinged NPC like stuff is the best part of the game, you know? I used to watch a bunch of like Oblivion like dialogue memes, you know? Stuff is a feature. It is a feature, you know. I used to watch a bunch of like Oblivion dialogue memes in the past, you know. So that's why for me it's gonna be funny because I love those memes. Stop! You violated law. Pay the fine. Your stolen goods are not for freight. I feel like it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun, you know. I feel like it's gonna be a fun game to play on stream. Only 3 voice actors, yeah! There's something, I feel like when people are like, oh, you should push AI to be voice actors, but then would you have the mistakes on Oblivion if there was like AI as voice actors? That's something I wonder. Because some people are like, oh, you should just put AI to redub that, and then like you have this mess of like bad voice acting, but now it's AI. And you know the funny thing is, Oblivion, like it really depends on the massive voice acting, like the very small like variety of like voice actors for Oblivion. Skyrim games in general, like the Elder Scrolls games in general, I feel like the good thing about like the Elder Scrolls is like the mess, you know, kind of like the human mess. Because like some people don't get something, but like there's some stuff that you can only mess up as a human. And I feel like the human mistakes are the good part of it. You know, I saw some people complaining about some random stuff about the game, like, hey, why is it full of bugs still? Like, I feel like that's what gives life for the game, you know? When you play an old game, you know, like, there's like this really funny bug. Don't you want to play this funny bug again? You know, that's why I feel like people kind of like miss it. Like, the funny bug. I like funny bugs, okay? If I play The Sims and the game is not bugged, for me to laugh at my scene like exploding or something because they are bugged, then why am I even playing The Sims, you know? That's something I feel like, because some people are like, oh, why are there still bugs in the game? Why did Bethesda not fix that lazy company? And I was like, oh my god, I speak like this one woman who's like reading back her whole script. Wait, let me do it again. Let me do it again. I find it funny, okay? I feel like this is something people don't get, but like sometimes the human mistakes are funny. I feel like that's what makes some games funny. Like, you know, some games, they are funny not by nature, they're funny by mistakes. Some mistakes are acceptable because those mistakes make stuff funny, make life funny. And, you know, I feel like many people don't get it, but like, imperfection is good. I feel like nowadays, sometimes the friends will make other mistakes along the... Sometimes the friends are the mistakes, yes. But like something I have a feeling like lately, people expect everything to be perfect. There is like this one feeling to strive to be perfect, and I feel like this is annoying. I don't think we should strive to like release perfect games. I don't think we should strive to like release perfect books, perfect movies. Sometimes we can have like slop. Sometimes slop is acceptable, you know. The perfect be done exactly. Sometimes slop is acceptable, okay? People nowadays don't get, but like you know, if life was perfect, life would be boring. Don't you think so? If everything was perfect. Sometimes you need some mess in your life. Sometimes you need to be the mess in your life. That's something I feel like, because nowadays everything has to be perfect, everything has to be polished, everything, you know. I feel like we should have games that like have funny bugs. Okay, the mess in my life can stop, thanks. You know, sometimes the mess in your life doesn't have to be the bad mess in your life, kind of like you know, it's kind of like when you are in a place and then something funny happens, you know, kind of like, oh, I fell, funny, you know, kind of like something, you know, not really Not really like the bad mess in your life, like the funny mess in your life. I'm not saying like the bad mess in your life. I'm talking about the funny mess in your life. Yeah, kind of like when you forgot something and then you're like, oh, I have to go back. Kind of like the funny mess in your life, not really the bad mess in your life. A bad mess in your life is bad. There is the funny mess in your life when something like unpredictable happens and it's funny, you know, kind of like you can have a laugh or two about it. Yeah. You can have a laugh or two about it, yeah. Something that you can laugh about. Kind of like, you know, like when you forget something important or when something that was supposed to happen doesn't happen, but like something funny happens instead. Kind of like that, you know? Not really the bad mess in your life. The funny mess in your life. The imperfections, you know, like you pretend you plan to have a great day, but then something happens and bam, something else happens now. You have the whole day planned, but your whole day is now a different day because something happened. Kind of like that, you know? That's all I have to say. But yeah, I feel like life shouldn't be perfect. It's something I feel like shouldn't be. Yeah. From all the things that could happen, I feel like life is not meant to be perfect. Life can be perfect. Yeah, life can be perfect. Sometimes we do need some imperfections in our lives, you know. Because if life is perfect, then my life is not enjoyable. Kind of like that, you know, kind of like if your life is just too perfect, how is it enjoyable? Yeah. Guys, we finished the catfish so fast. We finished the catfish so fast. Sometimes I have plans and they don't work, but then I have something else planned. Then, you know, kind of like you have a plan, the plan doesn't work, then plan B happens. Plan B happens and it's better than plan A, you know? Sometimes it happens. If we plan everything on our lives, it becomes boring. Yeah. You know, I am actually not a good planner. I'm not gonna lie. I am not a good person at planning stuff. I'm not very good at planning stuff. I'm gonna say this honestly. Like, I have never been a good person when it comes to planning stuff. I often end up leaking. Like, if I have like a project going on, I often end up accidentally leaking the project. Like, guys, look, I'm working on this thing, and then bam, like it takes a lot longer to finish the thing. Like, as opposed to what I was planning on. Like, it happens, and like my planning is now bam overthrown by myself. You know. Do you guys have a crazy dream today? I think a lot of people do that. Yeah, I feel like when you have plans and then bam, your plans are now wrong. They don't work anymore. Kind of like that. Yeah. The catfish is ready. Should I do the should I do the I feel like that would be too much on the catfish. I like how this one seems like there's like a catfish dodo VTuber debut win. you know about debuts and stuff. I was thinking I was thinking about like the I can imagine it with a lower register baritone voice and the same energy as Patrick Star. Who is this? Oh, this is Patrick. I was thinking about. Do you guys remember when I told you guys about like a chibi debut, like a chibi model? I feel like it'll take a while for me to work on that. I feel like it'll take a while for me to work on that. Okay, so Chibi model, I don't have a date for this one yet. Let's just say I'm only working on Chibi model when I have a bunch of free time. So do not expect Chibi model soon. Unless I have free time. Don't expect that, okay? I would like to request you guys to not expect the Chibi model too soon. Okay, because I don't think I have any plans at least for now to work on it. Wow, this is beautiful. But I don't have many plans on working on a chibi model yet because my schedule is a bit messed up. It is 100% my fault, okay? Okay, let me save the file. But yeah, I feel like lately my schedule has a bit messed up, but I feel like it's mostly my fault. Yes, I was sick a lot because like I have a big project coming up. And I don't know exactly when I'll finish that. So for now, I will only be working on new outfits. Okay! This is finished. I'm done with the first one. Okay, catfish. Oh no. Guys, I need help. I need help. Twitch people, are you guys still here? Are you guys still here? Are you guys perhaps still here? I need help. I need like, I really need help. I really need help, okay? I really need help. It's very important. It's very important. Okay, so we have one slot for standard emotes. We have 3 slots for free emotes. Where should I place the catfish? What is question? Where should I place this catfish? The other one, the free one? Other. The free emotes? Bits emotes? I agree. The other one? Which the other one? What do you mean with the other one? Free emotes? Where should we place the catfish? Free? The other one. Which the other one? Tier 1? We only have one slot for this one. We only have one slot for this one. So, any new emotes will have to go on the free tier list. Which the other one? What do you guys mean with the other one? What do you guys mean with the other one? What the hell do you guys mean with the other one? What do you guys mean with the other one? You know the other one? Bits tier? Less than tier 1, I'm using my prime sub. You know, I just had an idea, his eye, but I feel like this will be so evil. I feel like it will be so evil if I did that, you know? I just had a stupid idea of like making it paid. Waiting for you to use the prime sub. And then switch to me. This one is too evil. It's too evil. It will be prestigious. I'm gonna put on the free ones. While I do understand you guys may want the catfish to be a paid emote, I feel like this head is so funny. The head is so funny. Wait, what? What? The head is so funny. The head is so funny. I'm back. Oh, she made progress. I finished it. It is done. Okay, now we can draw another emote. It's live now. You guys can use the catfish. Crying catfish. Crying what? Oh my god, guys, I realized something. We have no BGM. Why did no one tell me that? I was talking to the void, no BGM. You know, I feel like it must have been so awkward. It must have been so awkward hearing me with no BGM. There's, oh my god. Oh my god, I feel like it must have been so awkward hearing me with no BGM. Okay. Now let's do a crying dodo. How do you draw emotes again? It was still good. I feel like it must be so awkward. How do you do a crying one? Wait a minute. Let me check my face. Ah! Freeze! Thank you for joining the membership. Welcome, how are you doing today? Okay, this face here. Let me check my face while I draw this, okay? Let me check my face while I draw this, okay? I'm checking my face while I draw this, okay? So I'm trying to draw this while looking at my face. Pretty good, nice! Please pretend I'm happy, okay? I'm trying to draw a crying emote. I'm trying to draw a crying emoji. Ignore my face, okay? I am happy. Ignore my face, okay? I'm drawing while looking at my OBS, so it's kind of funny. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. What's the name of this emote? Dodo. Sag. Oh, yeah, I forgot to enable to YouTube. I'm sorry. I forgot to enable the emote for YouTube. I'm sorry. I feel like it's funny because YouTube doesn't have free emotes. That's gonna do. Yeah, this is very sad. Don't know if dynamite went off though. Dynamite? The what? Dynamo what? Dyna what? Dyna what? I've got to go. Okay, thank you very much for coming today, Dominic. I hope you feel better soon, okay? I hope your day can get better. You look mightier to sleep again with your art hair. Thank you. I hope you can improve whatever is happening with you, okay? Hello, Mike. Welcome, Mike. How are you doing today? I hope everything gets better, okay? Okay, I hope it does get better, okay? Don't worry. We'll be fine, okay? Trust me. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, okay? Okay? So I hope it gets better, okay? Okay, Dominic? It will get better, okay? Okay? We do sad dodo. Yeah, we're doing sad dodo now. Realistic dodo emote? No. No realistic dodo emote, okay? I hope you guys better, okay, Dominic? Thank you very much for hopping in today. It was nice having you here, okay? And I hope you guys better, okay? It gets better than the crying dodo situation here. She's so sad. She's not actually dodo. No! RTX dodo. I feel like we can't upload RTX dodo since it's like stock image. RTX dodo is stock image, okay? She's made out of stock image. She seems so sad. No! No! This is like, no! I know! Can do RTX though. I am already, you know what's funny? I am already RTX. RTX dodo will be scared. I'm already RTX, what do you mean? You need some chorus fruit. Not the chorus fruit religion. You know, I'm already RTX. What do you guys mean? You know, I'm not even joking. I am RTX, okay? I am RTX, okay? I am actually RTX. That's the funniest part. Emo dodo. Emo. The very... She's not a phase mom. Dodo. There's not a phase mom, Dodo. Like having some crazy highlights here will be like... Look at the crazy highlights, like, oh, no. No! Dodo. Who made the mini Dodo cry? She's so sad. Poor thing. Something is missing. What is missing? The nose? We don't have nose on emotes. Emotes don't have noses. Meow. Meow. Emotes don't have noses. You know something I also realized by accident. That was something I realized, you know, but I felt kind of bad because I realized that sometimes I forgot. Why does she look so weird? Like the hair. I feel like the hair is wrong. Sometimes I forgot to post on Twitter. Do you guys know when I finish the live, I'm like, guys, thank you very much for coming today. And then like I sometimes forget to post who rated me, and that's something I feel sad about. This is fine. You know, sometimes I forget that like I got rated, and then I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to shout out. And then I'm like, should I shout out after? You know, like I go away for 1 hour and they're like, oh my god, I forgot. And I feel so bad. I feel so bad because I'm like, oh no, I forgot to shout out the person who rated me on Twitter, because I usually do that. And then I feel bad, and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kind of like, you know, I feel like maybe I should shout out now, but then like it's like me over 2 hours already. I'm like, no. I feel so sad because sometimes I do forget. You know, I do forget. That's something that happens too often with me. I do forget, like, oh, I got rated, I forgot about this. I'm like, oh no. And then like, oh no. You know, I kind of feel sad because like, oh, I forgot to do that, you know. I feel sad, you know. You know, I do feel sad. Then like, oh no, me forgot. Kind of like, yeah. It's something that does happen pretty often, and I feel like I showed sad. You know, I do feel sad. I'm not even joking about this. I do feel sad whenever like I forgot to shout out people who rated me, because sometimes I'm like, oh, thank you for today. I rated this person. Then someone rated me today, and I forgot about this, and I was like, oh no, I forgot to shout out someone. I'm not even joking. I do feel sad about that stuff when this happens, because I keep forgetting. If it didn't happen that often... How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. Could have like 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Do, do. 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 But yeah, sometimes I do forget, and I feel kind of bad for forgetting. And then... I can't edit my posts anymore because it's been like 1 hour. Said go. I'm not a goat. I'm a sheep. Do I look like a goat? Do I really look like a goat? People keep calling me goat, and I'm like, why do you guys keep calling me goat? I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep. That's something I feel like happens way too often. Happens way too often. People call me goat, and I'm like, I'm a sheep. This happens often, you know. People calling me goat, while I clearly am a sheep, and I feel sad. I saw also, like, I feel like it was yesterday. I thought she was a cat. A cat? A what? What? A cat? A what? Huh? No, wait. Huh? What? What? Okay. Yesterday I saw. Hello, Cedric. Welcome. How are you doing today? Yesterday I saw a discussion going on Twitter.com. Do you guys know how some VTubers may commission an artist and like specify to them that they want to look like a specific VTuber? Kind of like they commission an artist and they're like, hey, make me like this specific VTuber that's famous. So this happened yesterday and I saw like a post of someone saying, please VTubers stop copying Shy Lily. And I feel like there is one of those posts like almost every day. Hello. I feel like there's a post about this almost every day about how people copy Shy Lily. And I have no idea how this happens too often. You know, I would like to say I don't like copying people. I usually, when I do like design and influence something, I don't usually like go one-on-one on the reference unless like it's something I really don't know what it is, like unless I want to be specifically one-on-one on reference. I don't do one-on-one on reference. Like I actually don't really. I've told you guys this many times before, but when I designed Dodo, I did not actually even like get a reference for Dodo. Bidido. Like I didn't really go on like a big dough. I didn't really go into like referencing like, oh, I'm gonna copy this specific VTuber. When I was looking at my design, just like I grabbed my pen and started I told you guys multiple times about this, like, but I grabbed my pen and started sketching a design and I'm like, nice. So that's why whenever someone is like, oh my god, you look like, you know, people have compared me to many people, like Kokomi. You know, I actually have to say, I really love Kokomi's design, okay? I love Kokomi's design. I absolutely do. But I feel like when people compare me to Kokomi, I'm like, where? You know, I really get confused. Like, how did it happen? You know? It's something that actually does happen. Because when you don't rely too much on... Hello, welcome back, well, Cedrics. Oh, Mike. Oh my god. It's because you guys have the same color. Hello, what's Mike? Welcome back. You guys have the same color and same name size. Oh, that looks so good. Thank you. I'm sorry for getting the name wrong. You guys have the same name color and the same name size. Yeah. So many people compare me to other people. And I feel like... I can get it, but at the same time, I didn't really even reference anything when designing my character. And then, you know, whenever someone's like, stop copying Shy Lily, and then, okay, let me just show you guys. And then there's someone who's like OC, like someone's like, oh, stop copying Shy Lily, and then their OC is like, you know, kind of like a short stacked, you know. Okay, so how are you doing today? I'm doing well. So let me show you guys. So there's like, oh, stop copying Shy Lily, and someone's like, oh, look at my OC. Does it look like Shy Lily? And it's like something like this, like, oh, like it's like an Elvis Presley pompadour, like a very small eyes, like a mustache, and they're like, do I look like Shy Lily? You know, I kind of like, why are you posting that? Like, oh, look, I am, do I look like Shy Lily? I was so confused. You know, I do get why they're posting. I know they know that they don't look like Shy Lily, but I do get why they're posting. But at the same time, it makes you feel like you're dumb. If you're from outside perspective, it's like, why is this person in question? That's not Shy Lily, that's Mario. Yeah, but you know, I feel like that's an issue. I have seen for many years that like there is a originality issue in the VTuber community. I say this as an artist. There's been an originality issue. Just haters, ignore them. They're not haters. They're just like they just want like some likes maybe. They just want to show off their design. Minecraft indeed. I feel like there is this issue of like originality on the VTuber community. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't exist. There's no issues of originality in the VTuber community. There is chicken jockey. There is issues of the originality in the VTuber community. Some people are not very original with concept. I'm gonna say this. They rely too much on reference. It's kind of like there is this. Okay. But do you guys understand like how social media works? There is some people who purposefully go after some bad clout, kind of like, you know, their design is like 101. Yeah, hate equals likes, exactly. No one has wild imaginations. I'm gonna say this. You don't have to be wild, okay? So there. Okay. Do you guys know about the tree? Do you guys? Okay. Let me show you guys the 3 rules. The 3 rules to a good design. To a good design. Okay, some people think good design equals I'm gonna literally be Pikachu. But they don't get why Pikachu has a good design, okay? They don't get why Pikachu has a good design, okay? That's the issue. I don't know how to draw thunder. Okay, so we have Pikachu, okay? This is Pikachu. Why is Pikachu a good design? You guys know exactly why Pikachu is such a good design? There's a thin line between referencing something and copying it. Exactly, that's the part people don't get. Pikachu has good colors, like the color scheme is good. Color is good. Is a rat. Pikachu. Yeah, Pikachu. So Pikachu has color, has a very recognizable silhouette. And a very good shape. Language. And some people think that like just because something has a good design, you can copy that. If you go like, oh, I'm gonna create Pikachu. Look guys, I'm gonna create Pikachu. But I'm not Pikachu. I have crosses instead of like circles, and my tail is different. And then you're like, wow, it's the same thing. Because of how the brain works, just because you change that. Where is Mimikyu? Where is Mimikyu? Pikachu. So basically you change some of the stuff, but it still looks like Pikachu. I feel like that's the issue. Basically a plus, yeah. So the issue is like, just because you got inspired by like a VTuber design. Oh, I'm very inspired by this one VTuber who's very big. Like, oh, I like Shy Lily. Shy Lily's silhouette is literally this. Okay, Shy Lily's silhouette is basically... Okay, I'm gonna draw the Shy Lily silhouette, so you guys kind of like understand what is the issue. That's basically the Shy Lily silhouette, okay? So you see this and you're like, oh, Shy Lily. You know, because she has a very recognizable silhouette. When you go ahead and like your silhouette is basically this here. And then you also have like, let's suppose like this part is kind of like this. It kind of looks the same. There's something kind of, I know there's something missing. There's a tail, yes. And they also have a tail. So that's what happens. I feel like people should kind of like try to see. Like the biggest issue of like the Shy Lily copy design is actually the silhouette. And that's something I feel like people should understand, that like if you're inspired by something, at least make sure the silhouette is like different enough. So like let me draw the tail, because the tail different enough from this so you don't really get messed up just because some elements is different. I suppose your tail is more like spiky, for example. It does not really change a lot, you know. Womp 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 indeed. That's something I feel like people don't get. Like, they're like, oh, but my colors are different. That's not something like the silhouette has to be different. That's something I've feel like, you know, I've seen so many of those situations where someone's like, oh, you're copying Shy Lily, and like, oh no, I'm not. And then like you compare the silhouette, it's kind of like, oh look, this part is different, and it's like a kind of like a gap. But something I have to say is like, it's a very iconic design, but I don't recommend if you guys ever plan on becoming VTubers, which I don't think most of you are, but if you are, make sure the silhouette is different. There's a Brunner that's similar to Shy Lily, but it's different in its own way. I feel like if you have similar stuff is okay. Now, if you're like mostly the same, like in silhouette wise, if you're the same, I feel like that's something wrong. There's something very wrong, yeah. So I feel like, you know, my silhouette is not very original, but I didn't really copy from anyone. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, you know, I'm not very good with silhouettes. That's something I have to say. I am not very good with silhouettes. Okay, I can get let me get my PNG here. VTubers, sorry. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. There's many VTubers who have designs similar to Shy Lily. Okay, let me get my silhouette so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Where is it? My silhouette is not very original, I would say. That's something I admit. I am not here to say that my silhouette is the best one. Or mimic you. Okay, where's the PNG? Okay, here. This here and this here are both my models. Okay, are both my original design. Okay. So if you go by the silhouette of the dodo, this does not look like anyone else. Do you guys see my silhouette? My silhouette is literally an arrow. A new fighter is approaching. So yes, and then when you have my original one, you guys see like how some of like you cannot really put like your finger and say that's exactly this person. Does it look like? Do you guys see the silhouette and think about any other person? Do you guys see this silhouette and think about any other person? Your silhouette stands out on how many VTubers. Looks like Egyptian pharaoh. Fish. Looks like a fish. Hello, Danny. Welcome. How are you doing today? So yes, that's the silhouette rule. You should always search and see how exactly your silhouette looks like. Goat. So yes, something I feel like while it is mostly symmetrical, I feel like the symmetry and the ribbon is something that like changes it. You know, it looks like an alien. What? So yes, I feel like the silhouette, by following the silhouette, kind of get... No, it's okay, don't worry. It's okay, no need to apologize. String cheese, it reminds me of a string cheese. I took Gehenia for just a moment. Oh, it kinda... I feel like maybe because of the twin tails. I feel like it is, but like... when you get like in the elements, individual elements, it's kind of like hard to think of a lot of VTubers, you know. Smash Bros. Fighter introductions. Lamp Shark. Lamp Shank. So yeah, that's why I feel like this is for a tip for design in general. Please make sure your silhouette is at least recognizable enough. Do you guys recognize me from this? Do you guys recognize? Okay, I'm gonna go on the screen now. Do you guys recognize the dodo? Do you guys recognize me from this image? Like, is this image enough for you guys to recognize me? Smash Bros. Slightly. You know, that's not a bad answer. Slightly is not a bad answer. But I would say it is quite complicated to like have a very original silhouette. I feel like sometimes you do need to like edit elements on your head, but like you know, this is just, I would say my case, like a case of when I notice the horns. Yeah, it's hard to notice the horns. There's the part that's kind of funny. It's kind of hard to notice the horns. Okay, do I have this? Do I have the file for the? I don't think I have the file for this. I don't have the PNG for this outfit. I think. I do not think I have the PNG for this outfit. I do not have. Okay, I do not have. Oh yeah. Someone does not have the. Oh wait, I do have the quack one. The quack one is kind of different case. Okay, the quack one. This one is a bit different. Like I feel like the silhouette on this outfit is not very good. Guess an indie game. Indie game is cool. Called Village Beauty one with a big jacket. Yeah. You know, the quack outfit does not have a very good silhouette. That's something I have to say. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. A new fighter is approaching. Okay, wait. Let me get the file. Can I open this now? Is it gonna lag? So yeah, that's something I have to say. Random stuff we're talking about now. Random class about silhouette. The summer outfit silhouette is not a very good silhouette. Looks like an octopus. Okay, so let me get this one here. Let me get this one here. Okay, so yeah. This is the other part of the summer. This one here, I feel like it is a lot more recognizable than this. About of my idea. I'll have to close Clip Studio Paint first. I have to close Clip Studio Paint first so I don't leak anything, okay? Let me get this here. 1 minute, please. Okay, let me get this, and then I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get this here. Normal. There's some stuff I want to change. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go. I could swear I would cry. I'm sorry, Mike. Thank you for coming today. Thank you. Good night. Have a good night. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. What's the round silhouette from? The round silhouette? From the quack? Okay. So yes, this is how it kind of looks like in a silhouette. I feel like... Oh, is that with this waist? Now that I see it. I'm sorry, but... Now that I'm seeing this, it kind of broke my mind. Wait. I'm sorry, am I allowed to come back? You are. Why would it not be? Why would we ban Danny? Why would I ban someone from not wanting to play? That's not a reason to ban someone. It was like, I don't know, like something, how do I say this? I feel like something here is really lacking, like, I mean, let me put this here for a minute, like, kind of like, how do I even say that? Okay, let me, because like, I feel like I have to make those sleeves just a tiny bit, like, smaller, because right now it's breaking me, oh my god, I feel like they have to be, like, kind of like a bit smaller, I don't know, like, okay, I'm gonna say this, you guys know those are sleeves, like, I cannot just say, oh, that's not sleeves, those are sleeves, okay, so I feel like the head feels too big, but like, do you guys know my head? Okay, I'm gonna trace like my head. Like, this is like how big my head actually is. No, it's okay. Don't need to apologize, Danny. My head is like this big, okay? My head is this big. Wait. A bit bigger. It's so big. You know, my hair is so wide. Now that I see it, I cannot unsee it. I can't unsee it. My mind is breaking. Wait a minute. Let me just. Okay. Wait. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Let me hide this window now. Okay. Okay, wait a minute, please. Okay. Let me. Can I about the things I sent in the chat? No need to say sorry. What the? Why is this not working? I can't just. 1 minute, please. Let me hide that. Okay. Yeah, now. Okay, let's do some. Oh, wait. Let's do some. Wait. Wait. My computer. It broke. It froze. Guys, it froze. The crying emoji. No, help. Help. Okay, this. Okay, yeah. Is it here now? Okay, it is here now. Okay, let me do this, and then I do this, and then I just fix that. I just Ctrl Z later. Okay, so let me show you guys how I would fix the silhouette. Let's show how I would fix the silhouette. Like, I feel like this here, we get rid of some of the here. No. Okay, so yeah, we do this here, like some clearance, at least like on the sleeves. And then around here, kind of like some kind of like fold here. I feel like it's missing kind of like a fold here. I don't know exactly where the chest is right now. And all the hair, my horns are here, so I feel like this here, just later, this is more than enough to, you know, kind of like, yeah. I don't know how to fix the hair, like, just seeing by this, okay. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have to say about silhouettes and shady copies. Understandable, but be careful of silhouette, okay? That's it. That's my class on silhouette, okay? That's my class on silhouette. Okay? Yes. But I would say, to make your silhouette original, you have to make sure that, like, you think a lot about exactly the elements, and then, like, how they're gonna be working together. And there's something I feel like people don't think a lot on, how the elements work together. What makes a good silhouette is, like, how the stuff that, like, it's kind of like a recipe, okay? It's kind of like cooking. When you make a silhouette for a character, it's kind of like cooking. It's kind of like you're cooking their silhouette. So I do recommend that, like, when you cook the silhouette is adjusted by the elements. Kind of like you don't want something to be too overpowering. Yes. That's what I think, you know? That's what I think. I know I'm probably babbling mostly. I don't know why, but, like, usually when I draw emotes, we have more chatting than, like, drawing emotes. I'm not a very fast artist, you know. So that's something I have to say. I recommend you putting a layer of black to see if your silhouette is good. That's something I have to say. If you guys are ever planning on becoming a VTuber or, like, making designs yourself, make sure to put a black layer to see if both the colors and getting a max of 2 emoji. Let's go! Mostly the colors and the silhouette are like good. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Gotta edge curves and edges. You know, it depends. It depends on shape language, okay? Shape language. Once you go black, you never go back. What do you mean? You go back. It's just a layer. It's just a layer, sir. So yes, I don't recommend just like putting my advice into the idea of, oh, then I need some curves and edges, because it's not exactly that. I would say it's not about curves and edges. It's about the... How do I draw the eyes again? It's not about curves and edges. It's more about shape language and how do you want to be perceived. Okay, we're going back to my silhouette. I have to show you guys something. I have to show you guys something about my silhouette, which is something I have actually thought about when working on it. I have to go back to my silhouette again. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so the character. Let's talk about this on an artist team. The character Doko. Let's talk about this in a more artistic way. Okay, so what is the vibe that I give to wolves? The idea of like my lore is like wolf bad, wolf evil, kind of like wolf evil, wolf bad. That's like how it is seen, like in the idea of like, oh, the idea of I don't know, like the idea of shape language, the way I use shape language. Do you guys see how the quote here is like very spike? You have spike here, spike here, spike, 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 spike. Getting one emote today. And then down here we have even more spikes, like a bunch of straight lines in here. Kind of like a bunch of straight lines here, you know? Kind of like, and a bunch of like, this whole thing here is like a triangle with a bunch of triangles inside. Kind of like, not, the angles are like more sharp than they're round, you know? Kind of like the idea, it gives the idea of like, oh, angy. Kind of like spikes are angy. By the human mind, spikes equals angy. You know, kind of like that. Because like on the silhouette, there's a bunch of spikes, okay? Silhouette, bunch of spikes. Woo! Spikes, 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 spikes. So that's something, when I have the wolf coat on, the silhouette is kind of like an angry silhouette. A silhouette that feels like this is not the friendly silhouette. When I take the silhouette, when you take the coat off, you do have spikes here. You do have spikes on the horns. Kind of like, we still have the spike idea, because technically I'm still cosplaying as a wolf. And then you have like spikes here, but like you have more curves. Do you guys see curve here? Do you guys see curve, curve, curve? Curve. Do you guys see the curves? You know, the hair has curves, you know, the horns, they have curves. So yeah, now you go out from the idea of like spikes and go for the idea of curves. You know, kind of like this. You know, curves. It's more like curved surface, you know? Kind of like get rid of the spikes, of the sharp lines. You get rid of the sharp lines and go for more curved lines, you know? You know, kind of like the spikes. There's some spikes here on the fluff, you know, kind of like when you get the coat out, you have a way more curvy silhouette compared to the spiky silhouette. You know, kind of like this silhouette here is more like a spiky one. Do you guys see the idea? Curvy chest, curvy horns. The chest not included. So yeah, basically the silhouette in general is like a very, very spiky one. With the coat is very spiky. Kind of like you do have some curves here and there. But like mostly the silhouette is like straight lines, you know? Kind of like That's why it's not goat. So yeah, you go for the idea of like more curvy stuff, you know? And the elements, the outside elements, like the barriers, they become like more of the curvy than like spiky stuff. You have more of the curvy than spiky. It's kind of like spiky still. And you have like you can see the curves better, you know, kind of like as curvy as Mario Kart tracks. So yeah, you go out from the villains have a more sharp design, exactly, while heroes have a more, exactly. Kind of like, usually, actually heroes also have like a round design depending. Round design is also famous. You have the cube and you have the circle. There's a circle and a cube. But like this here, out of the coat, we have more curves. It's more like, it's kind of like, if I were to like summarize this design, it's kind of like a weird shape. I heard having sharp features shows how strong you are. Yeah. Kind of like, we don't have many sharps, okay? We have more curves than sharps. And here we have more sharps than curves. Well, you can still see the skirt. In here, we have more sharps than curves, you know? That's what I have to say. That's something I have to say, you know? Kind of like, even inside here is more sharp than curvy. 1 to 8 COD. 128 chorus fruit. So yeah, that's the tip I have. It's not just about adding some lines and curves. You have to think about exactly where the lines and where the curves intersect. Like, what is the idea you want? What's the vibe you want to have? Kind of like this, you know, kind of like this. Because if you go by the silhouette, sharp silhouette. Yes, this one here, curvy silhouette. You know, kind of like that. You know, that's something you kind of think. Okay, that's something you kind of think. Yeah, and this was actually accidental. I didn't think a lot when designing myself. I still have to say that, okay, this whole silhouette situation we're having here, all this babbling I've had, most of it was accidental, okay? I would like to say, most of this was accidental. You guys may be like, oh, what about this? It's accidental, okay? So yeah, it's about what the silhouette I want to tell, but like, you know, this was accidental. It's accidentally a good silhouette, I have to say. It looks like a mouse design. Mouse? Mouse? But yeah, that was my class about art and how to be original. Dutui. But yeah, that's basically the idea behind it. Yeah. That's the idea behind it, about like, she's French, I'm not French, I have no idea about French. Accidentally etching into my, yeah, you know, sometimes you accidentally do good stuff. I'm gonna say this honestly, most of the times I accidentally do good stuff, okay? I don't think a lot when designing silhouettes, okay? I don't think a lot about this. I would say just turn off your mind and go by what feels right. Okay, that's something I have to say, like, you know, this is something I feel like will piss people off. whenever I'm learning something, like for example, languages, like English, for example, when I was learning English, I had set a rule for myself of what is correct and what is wrong. Which is, those sound, when I speak this, those sound wrong. Like, if I am using a wrong word, those sound wrong to me. Like, for example, I say, oh, wait, let me think about, like, I knew that this first thing was gibberish. How do I say this? Can Catfish very tasty. Kind of like this. Catfish very tasty. Catfish very tasty is not exactly wrong, but it does sound wrong. Like catfish very tasty. Catfish very tasty. Catfish tasty. Kind of like this, you know. So you do have to put the is in the middle, right? Like to sound like you're a normal person. Kind of like catfish is very tasty. So like if you go catfish very tasty, kind of like with no is, kind of like, you know, that's how my mind works. Catfish tasty. That's how my mind works, okay? I think about what sounds wrong in the sentence, kind of like, and that's my take on the art. If something feels wrong to me, it's probably wrong. Yeah. If I see something, if I do something and I'm like, oh, this is wrong, you know, kind of like that. Kind of like that. You know, I have a feeling, you know, I just have a feeling, a random feeling, like when I'm doing something, I'm like, When I'm rigging a model, for example, if I see the movement feels wrong in my mind, like my mind kind of like sets up an idea of like what is wrong and what is right. For example, when I was rigging in my head, for example, I thought, oh, this feels wrong, so I have to fix that because this part specifically seems wrong. Kind of like, you know, kind of like my mind sees what is wrong and what is right, and you know, I kind of like figure out how to fix that in a way that feels right to me. That's my philosophy of like learning stuff and doing stuff, which is which one feels right and which one feels wrong. If it feels wrong for me, it's probably wrong. Isn't I have to say, like, for example, my cigarette felt right after a while, and I was like, okay, this is right. So yeah, if it feels right, then it's probably right. If it feels wrong, it's probably wrong. Yeah. That's what I have to say. Like, if it feels wrong, it is probably wrong. That's how I have been working in like my whole life. Evil Dodo, don't worry, I just have to put this because it's easier to have it. It's easier to have it, you know. Like this is easier. But yeah, that's a tip I have. Do what feels right when it comes to designing. Kind of like make your mind go free and just like think a lot. Stop thinking a lot. Yeah, stop thinking a lot, okay? Stop thinking a lot. That's a tip I have. Stop thinking a lot when you're working on stuff. Yeah, that's all that I have to say. When you're working, stop thinking a lot, okay? Yeah, when you do stuff, that's a tip I have for everything, basically. When you work on something, stop thinking a lot, okay? Yes. When you work, turn your brain, exactly. Turn your brain off and just stop thinking a lot. Because if you think a lot, you're gonna get biased and become stupid. Kinda. I'm not even joking. Kind of like turn your brain off and, you know, become stupid, and then you're like, oh my god, this just works perfectly. There's not even wrong, you know, kind of like, you know, I recommend that thing. Okay, I recommend that, okay? Just turn your brain off. And just start, you know, something I feel like people when they are drawing, when they are starting, you know, I would say this happened with me, okay? When you're drawing, you think a lot about stuff. You're like, will this be wrong? Will this be right? Does it feel wrong to you? Because if it does feel wrong to you, then it's probably wrong. But I feel like people, they think a lot. They're like, okay, I must color this hair with exactly this color. So the color theory must be spot on. And then I'm like, okay, so you just put this in beautiful. I feel like stupidity is rewarded sometimes, okay? Stupidity is rewarded sometimes. It is rewarded sometimes, okay? I would like to say that. Sometimes being stupid is better than being smart. I'm not even joking. Sometimes being stupid is better than being smart, okay? So sometimes you have to be stupid. Sometimes you do have to be stupid, okay? So be stupid sometimes. Understand that you're human too. And just accept that being a human means you can also be stupid. Don't think you're better than anyone and just be stupid. People do like to crucify people who are stupid, when they themselves are also stupid. They don't get that being stupid is the way. It is the way. Getting somewhere here. We are. We are. So yes, I feel like being stupid is good. I don't feel like you're better than someone because you're not stupid, because you're also stupid. If you're working with your brain off right now, wouldn't that mean your information is false? I am just spouting random words because I myself am stupid. Okay? I'm just spouting random words, my brain is turned off. I'm just coloring this emote by the way it feels like. Yeah, the goofball is gone, I'm stupid. You know, I just work by what feels right, okay? If it doesn't feel right to me, it's wrong. Will dude get an emote? We could have an emote for dude. We could, that's possible. Oh, okay, wrong folder. But yeah, just be stupid, that's my tip. That's my tip, be stupid, because if the world was just smart people, then the world would be fake. Quack. If the world was made for smart people only, the world would be fake. Yeah, that's my tip for the day. If the world was for the smart, then it's wrong. It is wrong to have the world made for the smart people. It is wrong to have the world for the smart people. Okay. Okay, now we have to draw the highlights. But yeah, just be stupid. That's my tip. Don't forget. If everyone is smart, no one is. Exactly. And that's why I have a rule of the stupidity. Everyone is stupid until proven otherwise, okay? Everyone is stupid, okay? Everyone is stupid. There's something I have to say. Everyone stupid. Everyone dumb. You know, everyone is, okay? Everyone is. Don't try to be the better person. Don't try to be the bigger person. People don't realize that this can hurt in the long time, okay? Don't try to be superior to others, okay? Because you'll never be better than anyone. Because you're just like everyone. Presumption of dumb until proven otherwise. Exactly. Yeah. You know, that's something I feel like people don't get. We are all stupid in this world. You know, we're all stupid, okay? Anime cry emoji. I feel like the eyes are wrong, so that's why exactly I'll go and search for anime cry emoji. See, guys? Okay, I feel like we can do the roundy eyes. Kind of like... I feel like we can do the eyes kind of like... How do we even do that? Okay, let me take this. This thing feels cursed, so... Okay, so let's do the weirdy wiggly eyes, guys. Wiggly eyes. We're making wiggle, jiggle. But yeah, that's my take. Everyone is stupid. Stop pretending you're not. You're not stupid, okay? Stop pretending you're not stupid because you are just like everyone. You're human. Everyone's stupid, including myself, okay? You guys may think I'm smart. No. No. I'm not smart. I'm just like everyone. I am dumb like everyone else is, okay? Maybe if I have like things like that. Anime cry emoji. Oh, I know what is wrong. I feel like I know what is wrong now. Look, guys, I'm so smart. Mama, Craig. Thank you for coming to my rambling about how people are stupid, even though I'm stupid. Bye-bye. But yes, that's just some random stuff I'm talking about. Don't take this to your heart, because as I have said, those are the words of a stupid person. Those are the words of a stupid person who doesn't know what she's talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I forgot and unnoticed it. Hello. They're not stupid. No, I'm talking about. Let's see. You just lost the whole topic. Nessie, you lost the whole topic. Nessie, you lost the whole topic. You lost the whole topic, Nessie. I have just told you guys about how everyone is stupid until proven incorrectly. Until proven wrong, everyone is dumb. Exactly. That's the rule. No one is better than anyone, okay? No one is better than anyone, because my post still stands though. I feel like I am sometimes. You know, I was to say, it's because some people do think they're better than others. And I don't like this. Don't like this feeling of feeling like you're better than anyone. Because you're just as much as everyone else! How did the catfish end? It's done! It's actually enabled. 5 chorus fruit to your smaller. Did we get the cheer? I went on a ramble for like 30 minutes about silhouette. As I'm recovering. It looks good. Now it looks right. Do you guys see the vision? Okay. Do you guys see the vision? Yeah, now it looks right. See? That's what I'm talking about. This year is exactly what I'm talking about. If it feels wrong, it probably is wrong. If it does feel wrong, it's wrong. But yeah, that's my take on the stupidity. Never blame anyone for being dumb. You're dumb yourself. You yourself is just... Wait, what was the puff cheek? That's the dead one. You have that. That's the dead emote. But yeah, I do. That's my feelings, okay? That's just my feelings, okay? I don't even know what I'm talking about this, okay? That's how you know my topic has gone the worst, because I thought that she's done because she knows. Yeah, I know. Gambling is fun. Hello, GPS lawyer. Ignore all the loss on this Twitch side is all victories. Hello, GPS lawyer. Welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, that's my take. Okay, that's my take on the. I would like to call this the complex. The stupidity complex. Okay, stupidity complex. That's the name I'm gonna give that. I feel like the mouth is not good. I'm gonna change this mouth. That's my take on the complex of stupidity. But don't worry, we all already lost our brain cells. Yeah, that's good then. That's my take on the complex of... She looks so sad. That's my take on the complex of stupidity, okay? Everyone is dumb. I am dumb. You are dumb. The difference is accepting that, okay? Oh my god. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. You know? What am I even talking about this? That's something I wonder every day. You know, I feel like If you guys ever streamed, you would kind of get into like random rambles about life quite often. Hello Tyler, welcome. How are you doing today? I feel like you guys don't understand, but like the rambling, the random rambling about random stuff you don't even know what you're talking about is real. All right, I'm still sick. Oh no, I hope you get better. I hope you get better soon, Tyler. I hope you get better soon, okay? Gee, it's on the folder. Can I hide face? Hello. So yes, that's just something, you know, if you guys, I'm gonna say this honestly, like if you guys were to ever stream, you would understand that like the rambles is real, like talking about I forgot to draw my horns. That's why it feels wrong! Thank you for the hat pet. That's why it felt wrong. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Okay, do you guys see? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's why I felt wrong. I don't have horns. That's why I felt wrong. That's why I felt wrong. Okay. Regular Gomo. Do you guys see? Do you guys see what I mean with something feels wrong? Do you guys see what I mean with something feels wrong? Do you guys see what feels wrong now? Do you guys see my the something feels wrong vibe? It is wrong, but it feels. Now it's right. It feels right. Here's a comfy hug. Thank you for the hug. See, guys, that's why I say when it feels wrong, it's wrong. Okay? Don't think a lot. Be dumb. You're gonna commit mistakes anyways. You're gonna commit mistakes anyways, okay? Just accept that this is gonna happen. Be like Dodo, yeah, be like me. Join me on the complex of stupidity. Someone should make a essay about the complex of stupidity. and how even when people talk like you're smart, you feel dumb. Yeah, you know, people like to say I'm smart. People like, this is something that happens way too often, but people like to say I'm smart, but like they don't get it. They really don't get it. Like, you know, when people put it on a pedestal, kind of like this person is too smart, but like sometimes it just won't be silly. You know, if you guys have ever been on the pedestal of this person's too smart, you kind of understand that, like, sometimes you just want to be silly. You just want to be dumb. Sometimes sometimes people think you're better than you actually are. They think like, oh, this person is so smart. But then, you're literally the silliest person that exists. Yeah, that's something I feel like I have experienced that, you know, kind of like people put you in a pedestal, kind of like, you're so smart, and you're like, oh no, I'm not. In my mind, I'm thinking about a cockroach spinning. I'm thinking about a cockroach spinning. Kind of like that. Please, understand that cockroach spinning is funny in my mind. People think a lot. You know, people are too serious. You know, exactly. You know, when I entered the workforce, I realized something. People are too serious, okay? People of the workforce, they are way too serious. Kind of like, you know, when I was in the workforce, when I was still in the workforce, you know, I technically still am, but not really officially. when I was in the workforce, when I entered, I would see people saying like, "We have a mission," and I would like, in my mind, kind of like, I would see, corporal speech. They will be like, "Oh, we have a mission," and I'm like, "A mission? I'm gonna give you a mission." I'm like, "Oh, mission?" And then it's like, "Can you get me some coffee?" They say the most silly stuff with the wrong tone. It's kind of like everything is so serious in the workforce. Kind of like, "I have a mission for you, Dodo. Can you make me a Photoshop edit for my birthday?" I'm not even joking, this type of me. So I would see people being like, "I have a mission." What is the mission? We must celebrate a party. And so yes, the workforce is so serious yet unserious at the same time. If you guys ever worked in one of those offices, kind of like I felt like it was funny whenever I would hear that. Okay, so I know people are taking this seriously, but in my mind, I can't take it seriously. Okay, when someone comes to me and say, "I have a mission," I think about, I would think whenever people would say, "I have a mission," I would think, "Bye-bye, Jamal. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jamal. Thank you very much for coming today." Whenever someone will come to me and say, "I have a mission," I will be so confused and like, "What is this mission? What is this mission you're talking about?" I will think like an RPG, okay? Anyways, okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Tyler, for coming today. And I do hope you feel better, and I hope you have a good rest, okay? Good night. The mission for today is chorus fruit. But you see, you kind of like, you see this grown adult saying, "I have a mission," and I'm like, "Oh, what mission do you have?" "Oh, coffee. Coffee break." I feel like it's so unserious, but at the same time, I'm like, "Oh my god." I feel like I can't take this seriously, I felt like that sometimes. I couldn't take what was happening seriously, so that's why I would turn my brain off sometimes. And just understand that's just corporal speech. That's okay. That's just corporal speech. They have a mission. And I have a mission, and everyone has a mission. I have a mission. Bring me a chicken. It was funny, because some situations are so unserious to some people. Like, some situations that happened around me were so unserious, but at the same time I thought mission boat were so unserious, but at the same time was so like the tone was so serious that like I feel like I was like, okay, it makes a lot of sense. The workforce is weird. Because I was like, "Oh, we do have a mission in this office," and I was like, "What mission?" And then I remember one time of one of my coworkers was like, "Dodo, draw this for me," and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna draw." In my mind I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna draw," and it's like, "Draw this for me," and I was like, "Oh, he's asking me to draw? What the hell? This is not like in my functions, but that's okay." And then it's like, "Oh, I want to have an Excel spreadsheet." I had no idea what was exactly their idea of drawing. But I feel like our ideas are too different about this. And when you're like, "Oh, kind of like, it was literally, that was my reaction. I was like, oh wait, okay. But corporal speech is funny. Corporal speech is so funny, so unserious. Corporal speech is funny and unserious, and I like some of the corporal speech. It is funny. I can't take it seriously, but it is funny, okay? That's why I say people like to act smart, but like for some people it seems like that, you know, it sounds like you're speaking a whole different language. You know, I feel like the corporal speech, I know that's not their fault. Like, that's how the company, that's how, like, if someone starts, like, saying that, like, drawing a spreadsheet is something that happens, I feel like this is gonna stick to others, okay? I don't think people just take the corporal words and invent some new corporal words by themselves. They just heard, like, a boss saying that. And this boss probably thought this was so smart. But like, it seems different for someone else. That's why I say, when you think you're smart, someone out there is like very confused with your words. You know, because some boss probably started saying that like having missions like is something like that, kind of like, you know, I would think about an RPG every time someone would say like, oh, I have a mission. I'll be like, oh, RPG? But you know, I know those people are not doing this because they want to feel smarter. I feel like they're doing this because like it's how they were taught to do it. But like, it sounds so funny. Corporal speech sounds so funny to me. It sounds so funny to me. Yeah, that's something I have to say. Corporal speech has always sounded funny to me. I feel like some words I feel like many people have criticisms towards that, but like I feel like it's because some people on the top, they like using those words, and because the people on the top like using those words, the people on the bottom must use those words, so they feel like they are also smart. Kind of like the idea of copying someone, kind of like, oh, I must be smart, so I have to copy this very smart person. I have to talk like this very smart person. So like they are inspired, and eventually they kind of like start speaking like the person they find smart. But you know, it's just the way you know how to like share words, you know. If you know how to share words, the way you say, the way you speak, kind of like, you know, speech from Skyrim, from the Elder Scrolls, when like someone has like speech on max, and they can like just like babble their way out of like 90% of the game or something. Yeah, that's how it feels like. That's how it feels like. You know, you kind of like level up your stats in real life, kind of like you have skills in real life, and you have to like hone them. And speech is one of them. That's why I feel like people say they have a mission. Not because they themselves have a mission, but because like they heard someone saying that they have a mission. Now they must also talk like that because this person speaks well. I feel like the idea of like someone speaks well, and then you have to be inspired by the way they speak, you know. I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's interesting. The way the human brain works of like copying someone because you are inspired by them. My mission is speech omission. But yeah, that's something I say. Some people get inspired by the way the people they appreciate talk. That's why personally I find it interesting. Kind of like, oh, I have this one very smart boss. I want to talk just like him. And this just happens, you know, the human brain just wants like, it's just like, I want to become like my idols, kind of like the idols you have. Not really the Japanese idea of idols, okay? Like the idols of life. Like you have like an idol, kind of like not really idol, like the idol, kind of like this ideal person you want to be. That's what an idol is, not really just the idol who sings, okay? So we have this ideal, the idols of life. Yeah, the idols of life. So you have this ideal person you would love to be like, and that's what I feel like it happens, okay? So like you have this idol in your life, like, oh, this is my idol, like it's just a random coach. But like I feel like people, they, you know, kind of like a hero, like they don't trust your heroes too much, you know, kind of like that. Yeah, the idols of life. Yes. So that's something I feel like, you are inspired by someone, so you want to become just like that person. but that can be more harmful than like it can give you benefits, you know. And that's something you kind of understand because it's how the human mind works, okay? The human mind does not think by itself. 192 caught, let's go. The human mind, I don't know if you guys know, but the human mind is not very good at thinking for themselves, okay? The human mind has the idea of we are a hive mind. The human mind has the idea of we're a hive mind, and therefore I must be like the person who I like. There's this kind of like in the human brain installation. There's this one idea of we're dude mind indeed. There's this one idea of this person speaks well. They must be very, very influential. Kind of like you know, like, why are some leaders, like, world leaders, like, so beloved? It's because they speak well. Yeah, because, you know, this person speaks well, so they must be, you know, it's the idea of this person speaks well, so they must be smart. Yeah, this person speaks well. That's why business people can be business people. I said it is linked to charisma. Yes, it is. It is. It is. If someone is charismatic enough, they can get away with a bunch of stuff. If you know how to talk your way out, you know, you can get away with a bunch of stuff, okay? If you know how to talk your way out. Some people are not very good at doing that. And it's okay because not everyone has honed their skills like that. I will yap my way out of text route. This one you can't do it. You can't do it. They will yap you out. Yeah, but there's something. The human mind is complicated. The human mind likes setting up like expectations on people like idols. Okay. The human mind likes idols. Okay. The human mind likes to have an idol in your life, not really just like the idea of like Japanese idol or like a singer. Like idols are not just people who sing and dance on a stage. It's like people who inspire you. That's what an idol mean. You know, the human mind likes idols. They like setting up an idol for themselves. Like, oh, this person is my idol. Yeah, that's something I feel like the human mind likes setting up idols for themselves. Okay. Yeah. That's why we are inclined to like people who are willing to stand on the spotlight. Yeah. Like people who are willing to stand on the spotlight, you know. Because like standing on the spotlight is not for everyone, okay? It's not for everyone. Yeah, that's something I think a lot. Like, what makes you like someone is like there is something in the human mind that makes you like someone is just like that. It's just the weird stuff. The human mind is weird, but at the same time it's so simple. How can something be so simple and weird at the same time, you know? There's something you feel like every day. How can the human mind be so simple yet so complicated? Like, how can it be so simple and complicated at the same time? How can it be? You know, it's just like when you start thinking about your existence. When you start thinking about why do you exist, it's when you break your mind, you know? I feel like if you guys ever want to break your minds, start thinking for a minute. Just stop doing whatever you're doing and think, why do I exist? Why am I myself? How can I see what I see? What means I can see what I see? How am I seeing this? How am I thinking about this? And like your mind will enter a loop of existential dread. And then you can't turn off for like 5 minutes. Just start thinking like out of nowhere. Just stop for a minute. And think for yourself, how can I be myself? There's something I think, like, that's something I stopped thinking about because it literally gave me existential dread, okay? You know, whenever I will think about, why am I myself? Why am I not, why are you not anyone else? Yeah, that's something I have to, that's something I think a lot. kind of like, oh, why am I myself and not anyone else? Like, what made me be myself? What makes me myself? Am I really myself? Kind of like that, you know, it bugs your brain out for like a few seconds and then for like a minute. Welcome back, Channel Vegeta. Welcome back. How are you doing? The ultimate self-reflection, exactly. You know, just stop for a minute and think for yourself. Why are you yourself? And why do you exist? You're gonna have a crazy existential dread, okay? A crazy existential dread. I'm not even joking. You will have a crazy existential dread by doing this. Just stop and do that later. You kind of get what I'm talking about. Like it does get you. Like, oh my god, why am I? Where am I? How am I? New emotes for the yes, new emote. So yes, think for yourself and why. The many whys. There is many whys in life. Yay! We're done with the almost done with the line art. Can I just copy this? Can I just copy this? Okay, I'm gonna just copy this. Can I just copy this? There's not a different layer. No! Why'd you do this? Why did I do this? It's not on a different layer. But yeah, I don't recommend the existential dread. How many emotes are we getting to? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we're only getting 2 today. 2. I'm sorry, I can do more today. I spent too long rambling. I spent too long rambling. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I spent too long rambling today. I spent too long rambling today. Okay, I spent too long rambling today. It's because I feel like it's because the weather. We love the though. It's because the weather. You know, something I have to say. For me, okay, I'm gonna say this, at least for me. It's hard not to speak a lot when I'm streaming. Random moment, a random tough moment, okay? Random tough moment. For me, at least now. In the past, it used to be worse. But like for me, it's hard to stop yapping on stream. Like I cannot just stop yapping on stream because I feel like are they being entertained? Are they being entertained by the silence? Their silence. Are they being entertained? It's a good that you yap. Is the stream all about yapping? It is about yapping, but some people actually don't yap a lot on stream, and I feel like it makes sense why they don't yap a lot on stream. But like in the past, I used to yap a lot less on stream. Like I feel like I would search for topics. I would be like rambling my mind about what to say, you know, kind of like, oh, should I say that? Oh, this feels interesting. But now I feel like, you know, my mind is like, okay, I must talk about something. Now I'm talking about existential dread. In the past, I will try to correlate words into a sentence. Now I don't try to do that anymore. I just have a sentence. I don't know if this is bad or good, but I just have a sentence and I don't know if this is bad or good. Yeah, a sentence. That's all we have. That's all we have, okay? That's all we have, a sentence. We don't have like a word, we have just sentences, okay? Yes. Sentence. Not really words, sentence only. Oh, did I miss? We finished the line art. Did it matter if you missed anything? I feel like you didn't miss anything important. feel like if you feel like you missed anything, I don't think you missed anything important, okay? I think you did. Don't worry. Don't worry. You did not miss anything important, okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. You didn't miss anything important, okay? Okay. Wait, is this on Big Cubic? Oh, it is not on Big Cubic. That's why it was becoming so weird. Makes sense. Makes sense. Is this even like okay? That door is good. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Thank you. I looked away for a second. Are we already in the cute sound entrance phase? We are. After the emotional dread, we have the sound phases. Yes, after emotional dread is usually the sound phase, okay? Next week, maybe. Don't take my words for granted. Don't say it is happening 100%. No, don't take my words for granted, okay? Maybe. Chances are chances, okay? I'm not 100% certain. Chances are maybe, okay? Maybe, okay? Chances are we are officially over to what we are. Next week, maybe, okay? Maybe next week, maybe next week we're having maybe a karaoke stream. Maybe, okay? Maybe. Don't take it for granted. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Maybe. Don't take it for granted. Maybe happening, maybe not happening. No, not sure. Maybe, okay? Maybe pizza, maybe. maybe happening, may not be happening, okay? So don't take it as 100% happening, okay? Don't take it as 100% happening, okay? Yep. Maybe happens, maybe it doesn't happen. It depends. It's a maybe. It's gonna be a maybe, okay? Maybe. Where's the eye layer? 50%. Maybe. Don't take it for granted. Maybe not. Maybe yes. I may be still making my day and night next week. Maybe. Not sure. Just maybe. Okay? Just maybe. I'm gonna say this. I'm not giving it 100% because maybe. From I just bought Minecraft. Thank you for funding the Minecraft server, from it. That's one more month of the server working. Thank you. Thank you for funding the Minecraft server, from it. One more month of Dodo SMP. Yippee! Thank you. Thank you very much for funding. Thank you. The community says thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please don't turn on the heart mode, please. Back. Maybe. 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 May cry. May. Be. Maybe, okay, maybe. I say maybe because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll have the courage to do a karaoke stream. That's why I say maybe. Maybe not hard, maybe not hard mode. Maybe. Maybe. We're never sure. You never know. You never know about the day tomorrow, yeah. But the post speaks. I'll check that later. At least for today, as I have said before, I am not touching the server. Don't worry, Dodo, whenever ready for karaoke, I feel like I have to do it on a day my family's not here because I feel like they will be annoyed by how loud I am. So I want to do this on a day they're not here. That's why I say maybe, because I feel like they will not be here one day. Maybe! Maybe. Gotta go. Good night, Esteban. Thank you very much for coming today. It was very nice having you here. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Bye-bye. Ow, I hit my microphone. Maybe. You know what I have oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys this. I have realized something very bad. Very bad. Very bad. I will need an SSD. I will need a new SSD. Yeah. It's not very bad, but like as of right now, after all the PC repairs I have already done, I feel like it's a lot of money. But like, I don't currently need to buy an SSD. Why? My SSD only has 100 gigabytes of free space. My SSD right now only has 100 gigabytes of free space. Yes, so I currently don't have much space for games. For example, if I install Monster Hunter Rise, it's gonna be taking 60 gigabytes, so I'll be having 40 left, which is not bad. I would like to say, which not bad. Has been worse. Has been a lot worse. So I may need to buy a new one soon. Sadly, I'll have to buy a new one soon. I don't want to buy a new SSD, but I have to buy a new one. At least it's easy to install one. It's a SATA SSD because I already have a NVM something. I already have an NVM SSD, so I have to buy a new SSD. Yeah, it's roughly, you know, I like how, you know, my brother was like, so you calculate the price based on like how many monies are gonna spend per gigabyte, and I was like, okay. It's very cheap per gigabyte, at least like I'm gonna get a 1 terabyte SSD. I'm gonna get a 1 terabyte SATA SSD. You know, a 1 terabyte SATA SSD. Yes, 1 terabyte. Yes, cheap gigabytes are the best gigabytes. Upgrade time. I already got too many. You know, it's not upgrade time. We already have too many. Okay, I'm gonna say this is kind of funny because, like, my auntie was even joking about the amount of stuff I was buying. you know, she was joking about this. You know, kind of like, Luda's buying so much stuff. She's gonna need a a truck soon. You are rich sheep, not gonna lie. I'm not rich. What do you mean? I've been saving for over almost a year. I've been saving for almost a year for most of those upgrades. You know, I've been saving for almost half a year for these upgrades, okay? It's not like I decided I'm gonna upgrade my PC like that, okay? It's not. It's not, okay? What is your NAF word? 2 dodillions and a banana. I actually don't know what my net worth is, but okay, most of 90% of my net worth is on my PC. Most of my net worth is on my PC. It's something you realize and you're like, oh no. I'm not even joking. Most of my net worth is on my PC, so you know, I actually invested I would say it's roughly $30. Better PC than P in pieces, yeah. I invested like roughly $30 because I wanted to see exactly how much money I would make. Kind of like, I'm investing like $30 to see how much I get from this. And when they asked me my net worth, I was like, oh, you know when you freeze, you're thinking to yourself, oh, how much is my net worth? I just talk about this. And you guys want to know how much I have gotten from my investments? It's been a week since I have invested. You guys want to know how much I got? You guys are never gonna believe I made so much on my investment. I am rich, guys. I am rich. I made 6 cents. Guys, exactly, that's what I thought when I saw you got 6 cents. And every day I get 1 cent per day. Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna become rich soon. Guys, a saving bank interest offers, that's basically a saving bank interest. That's a saving bank interest. I got 6 cents, guys. I'm rich, guys. I'm so rich. You guys have no idea how rich I am, okay? So rich. I am quitting streaming to become an investor on, I don't know, a meme coin. Dodo coin, and ghost coins. Yeah. I learned it from you guys, okay? I'm not graduating to become an RPG maker dev. I'm gonna graduate to become a investor in Dodo coins, in ghost coins. Yeah, ghost coins. Okay, so you guys can say it's a very sad ending, but I'm graduating to become an investor in ghost coins, okay? So if you guys ever wonder where did Dodo go, investor in Dodo coins, in ghost coins. You bought the ghost coins. Exactly, guys, I'm so rich now. With my 6 cents, I have bought the Dodo coins. Sign me up for referral programming. It's sadly it's a closed society, so you can't get in, sadly. Yeah, it's a closed society. I'm sorry, Nessie, it's a closed society. Let me know about your MOM. What's an MOM? It's a close society, guys. Doko, ghost coins is a close society, okay? It's a close society, okay? It's a close society, okay? Don't worry, don't worry. It's a close society, so you cannot join. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can join. This is a very close society. So close that like the bank has told me it's not possible to create new members of Dodo Coin. But I'm Nishi. What do you mean you cannot join? It's a close society. I'm sorry. It's the rules. It's on the rules. Okay, it's on the rules. Okay, rules. It's on the rules of the world. Close society. Can get. Kill the rules. Okay. It's in the rules, okay? It's in the rules. In the rules of Dodo Coin. The Bank of Dodo Land. The Bank of Dodo Land Dodo Coin. You know. That's what happens when you think too much and too little at the same time. Guys, don't think anymore. It is what it is. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is, okay? Don't worry. It's okay. It's gonna be fine in the future. The Dodo coin investments are gonna be fine in the future. Do not worry. Do not be afraid. It's gonna be okay. Okay, don't worry. I feel like we should go for like an overly blushy. Yeah! I think it's good. Keep the rules. The rules. Next up is Bitcoin or mod gems. Bitcoin. I remember I knew a guy, you know, I knew one of the Bitcoin believers. He was like, it's not a bubble. It is not a bubble. I knew one Bitcoin believer and he was like, I myself have a tree. No. He was like, me and my dad has officially mined, you know, kind of like this nerdy guy, okay? It was like, me and my dad who officially mined like 40 bitcoins. Damn, must be rich. It was literally like, no, you know, those people who don't know what they're talking about, and they're like, my dad has mined 40 bitcoins. And I was like, oh my god, he doesn't know what to do. He's like, I'm a super hacker. Me and my dad has hacked the NASA. Kind of like that, yeah. My dad has hacked NASA. You know, the super hacker. Super hacker, you know. Okay, I do need to open my... Is it too long? Oh. It's wrong. It's wrong. Kind of like a super hacker, and who like my dad owns like we hacked like a PC and we have been mining bitcoins. And I was like, oh yeah, cap. Cap. You know, literally the cap. You know, it was funny. It was funny. It was funny when this guy was like rambling about his bitcoins. He couldn't even do a boot Linux. Yeah. 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 Where's the front? Oh, found it. Oh, okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Can't believe we're almost done. I can't believe. Guys, we're almost done. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're almost done. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Almost done. Almost done. We just have to do some... Yes. You know, I have met my fair share of weird people. You know, I say weird, but not like in the meaning of like a weirdo. More like in the meaning of a nerd. Kind of like someone who's very nerdy about something so specific that like makes you be like, oh, yep. Yeah. I've met my fair share of weird people. People who brag a lot. You know, that's why I say like whenever I try to sound smart, you sound dumb. Because I have met so many of those people who like tried very hard to sound very smart, but like they just end up sounding dumb. I've met my fair share of those, yeah. Yeah. That's why I'll be investing my 6 cents I have gotten. Stupid people vote stupid people who speak and make stupid things. Stupid people are stupid. I feel like everyone. That's why I say people are stupid. That's why, you know, that's why I say everyone is stupid. You know why? Because you can't really just call everyone stupid. Because it's like, because you're just stupid as well. Everyone is stupid, but like on their own way. The difference is like the type of stupidity you have. Some people have chronicle stupidity, which is like very stupid. Are we still on a stupid topic? No. We came back to it by accident, but don't worry. I feel like we're going away from it. I can feel the vibe. The waves. The waves are waving. The waves are waving, guys. They're waving, okay? The waves are waving. Towards something. Towards something. I have no idea where they're waving at, but they're waving, okay? The waves are waving. Oh. The waves are waving, okay, guys? The waves are waving, okay? The waves are waving towards a destination. No, I don't know which destination, but they're waving. Mike, thank you for the cheers.
Mike 6666 cheered Dex 200.
Thank you for the more than 4. Oh my god, that's more than I made from my investments. Thank you. Thank you for the cheer, Mike. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's really appreciated. Thank you very much for the cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciated. It's more worth than my my investment. Net worth. It's more worth than my investment net worth. Let's go. I don't know. This feels wrong. Okay, a bit more like this. 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 This. Nope. This. This! Nope. This. Nope. More network. Yes, this. This. What about this? Oh, that's better. That's better. What about this? Nah! This. We're close. This. We're further away. This. Wait. This. I don't know. No. Oh, I like this. This is good. This is good. This. This. Oh, this is not bad. Okay. Thank you for the sub, Hizai. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. This. This. Yes. Yes. 250. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Now we just have to do the hair. But don't worry, guys. If you think you have gotten any message from today, the messages kind of like the everyone's dumb song. Including myself. You know, guys, listen, I'm a hypocrite. I also call myself dumb because I am. Because I am. Small brain. 200 costs a lot. Congratulations. I forgot my hairpins. I forgot intern. Keep be fishing. You have more net worth in fishing than I have in cents in the bank. But yes, please everyone, remember, finishing touches, yes. I don't, is this happy? I want to leave this solid because now I see it and I don't want to, you know, at the same time, you know, I don't have much time. I need, okay, I don't have much time, I'm sorry. I don't have much time today to stream, sadly. Now a highlight. Nice. Look, guys, I'm so good. I'm cracked. Finishing touches, yes. This is smarter than me. Questionable. I am of questionable smartness. Where's the... Oh. Is this... Wait, is this... Wait! Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it... Oh my god, can please... Can please, like, go up? Go up! Is this... what I think it is? Is this what it... It's complete! I don't have to... Oh, yeah. It's complete. It is complete. I don't have to do any adjustments. Okay, that's good. That's good! Cold we arm with a schedule. Arm for schedule. When asked about the smartness, 9 didn't ship say bleh. Quackzone! Where's Quackzone? Hello, Quackzone! Welcome, how are you doing today? The quack. The quack. Oh. What is... I don't have much time, I'm sorry. I don't have much time. I must... Hello, Quackzone. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Quackzone? How are you doing today? Welcome to the existential dress. We're having questionable toughs. Yes. Questionable. Did I fix my eye, but still not see schedule anywhere? Oh no, Quack Zone! I feel like I have to go back to the doctor again. Oh no! You have to go back to the doctor again, Quack Zone. Your eye's not fixed yet. It's not fixed yet, Quack Zone. You have to go to the doctor again. Why is this like that? Okay. You have to fix your eyes, Quack Zone. I'm sorry. Why is it so fluffy? Why are you so fluffy in turn? Okay, let me give him a haircut. We're done! We're done! Let's go! I got an eagle eye now. Oh! Nah, I'm done. I'm done. Don't try to convince me otherwise. I'm done. I don't have more time. Everyone, let me enable this emote. And then we wrap up because I have to go. I am very sorry. I am very sorry because I have to go. Guys, Twitch people, sub emote or free emote? Twitch people, sub emote or free emote? Where do here? 4 more hours. No, free. 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 Okay. Free. Sad. Cry. Oh no. I keep messing up stuff. Okay, upload to Twitch people. I don't know if you guys can use, but is upload to Twitch people. Now, YouTube people. Receive the emote. Receive the emote. Cry. Let's go. You guys have the emote now. You guys all have the emote, so I would like to say a water. Ah, water. It's sad, right? It's so sad. She's so sad. I've developed feelings. Yes, you have. Everyone, thank you very much for coming today. The stream will be like, I'm sorry, but we are done. And the stream today is over. I am very sorry to having to go now, but don't worry, I'll be back on Saturday for some Oblivion. On Saturday, I'll be back for Oblivion. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Yes, I'll be back on Saturday. French Dodo artists. Goodbye, French Dodo artists. So yes, on Saturday we're gonna be playing. Okay, let me get the schedule here. Schedule here. Schedule. Skibidi. Did they explode? Skibidi. That's so long. What? Okay, the skibidi. Let me get the skibidi. Hurrah, Skadood. Skadood, which I have posted the wrong subtitle on Blue Sky, but we don't pretend we didn't see that. So, Skadood! So, today we're drawing, Monday we play Minecraft. We play Minecraft on Monday, yes. So, Saturday we're gonna be playing Oblivion Remastered. And then on Sunday we're gonna be playing Oblivion Remastered. And on Monday we're gonna be playing, I have no idea, probably not playing anything on Monday. I guess it's the offline schedule. Okay, so now when I'll be online now. You know, you will know when I'll be online now, Quackson, because you can see offline. So the days which you can see are days I'm gonna be streaming. You just have to guess the time. On the offline, yeah, just take the days I'm not streaming. Just take, you know, you see the offline. So take the days that are not there, and those are the days I'll be there, okay? So everyone, thank you very much for coming today. We're absolutely free Oblivion about the weekend. Free Oblivion, yes, Oblivion. No deal. They don't offline. Oh, it starts on Monday. It starts on Monday, okay? So next stream is gonna be on Saturday, okay? Everyone, thank you very much for coming today. It was very nice having you guys here. Thank you very much for the rates, Vin. I'm sorry, my live stream died. I'm killing the stream Minecraft next. Let's go. Bye-bye, Doodle Shark. Thank you very much for coming today, everyone. It was very nice having you guys here. Were you guys playing Minecraft while we were streaming? Wait, I have a question. Why are we streaming? Were you guys playing Minecraft? Like, were you guys playing No, I'm not saying you guys can't, okay? I'm not saying you guys can't, by the way. You guys can and showed, okay? It's just that I felt like maybe the chat was a bit quiet today. I felt like the chat was a tiny bit quiet today if you were jumping between two channels at the same time. I can watch this on the screen Minecraft. I don't think there's such a plugin for that. Well, they may be on the Minecraft server. They were in prison under the world. It's okay, don't worry. Don't worry, okay, guys. Don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry, it's fine. Busy fishing cod. You know, because I felt like, the chat is a bit quiet sometimes. Why must it be? I don't think it's possible to do this into the integration, okay? YouTube, Twitch integration. Oh, Axel is nice! Try to breed a blue one. The blue's the best. Nice. Good job, guys. It's nice that you guys are playing even when I'm not there, okay? I'm happy, okay? Don't worry. I'm not saying you guys should stop playing Minecraft when I'm streaming because I want you guys to be watching the stream. I don't want that, okay? You guys can play, okay? I told you guys to play even when I'm not there, okay? I told you guys, okay? I specifically told you guys, feel free to play when I'm not there, okay? It's just that now I realize, okay? Yeah. It's up to you. I'm not gonna say, guys, you should be watching me instead of playing Minecraft. You know, okay? All around is just Minecraft. Even when I'm working. So yes, everyone, keep having fun, okay? I will not be popping today, okay? But I crave the mines, it's okay. It's fun. It's good to see you guys are playing, okay? It's good to see you guys are playing. That's actually very good, okay? I'm just... I just found it funny, okay? Don't worry. I just found it funny. Because I was thinking like for a while, chat is a bit quiet today. Why must it be? And that's good, okay? But yeah, thank you for playing Minecraft. It's fun. It's fun that you guys are playing Minecraft together. I think it's fun, okay? Because I feel like you guys can chat with each other. And that's great. That's actually great, okay? But yeah, I'll be going now. Enjoy the new emotes, okay? They are probably already live on the Discord server. I feel like Cry Emote is not live yet. I have to put this one on the Discord server, okay? So thank you very much for coming today. It was very nice having you guys here. Please have a good evening, okay? Please, I'll talk to myself now. Oh, yeah. Go talk to yourself in Minecraft. Go play Minecraft, everyone. Go have fun in Minecraft. Thank you very much for coming today. I hope you guys are having fun in the server again. I hope you guys do a lot of stuff together. If you guys want me to revive the dragon, just tell me, okay? When you guys are like, can you help us revive the dragon? Just tell me, okay? Because on my ender chest, the eggs on my ender chest, okay? So, just tell me, okay? When you guys want me to revive the dragon so I can give you guys the egg, okay? Come to Fisher first. I can't stop the egg. I'm busy now. So, yes, thank you very much. I'll be going now. This is Mr. Delver. No raid today. Thank you again, Sven, for the raid. So yes, goodbye. Have a good time playing Minecraft. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.